How do you hit the 1,500-point plateau? What's that accomplishment mean to you?
Yeah, honestly, I had no idea that I was even teetering close to that, but it means a lot. That's a lot of points. That's a lot of assists too from teammates. So it means a lot not only to be trusted in that way, but to be a Cyclone. Honestly, to be able to do that for this university means a lot to me, and I don't take that for granted.
Bill said during the game he kept asking you, "Do you want to come out? Do you want to come out?" And you kept telling him no. Mm-hmm. What made you want to keep going?
Yeah, for sure. I think it's not taking any game for granted, and these early games are preparations for the ones where I can't come out, for the games where I'm expected to play, the entire time. So it's just getting myself in a place to be stronger physically and mentally to be able to go for a really, really long time and perform at a high level.
This is for both of you guys, but Jada, you had that crazy kind of behind the back and then crossover, I think, on the first basket, second basket, whatever, the game versus Audi. What'd you think of that? And Jada, just what was going through your mind through it?
Honestly, I was just trying to handle the pressure. I knew they were going to bring a lot of heat full court, so I didn't even know until I seen. I was like, oh, I gotta shoot it. Hopefully it goes in. But I seen Audi. Audi was looking at me. She was like, shoot it. Honestly, I wasn't even trying to do that. I was just trying to handle pressure. I was actually trying to get into a play, but it happened to be like that.
Absolutely. Once she had her on the ground, I said, "You gotta shoot that." Even if you
me and Audi locked eyes. I was like,
I was in the paint, and I might have had a steal, but I was like, "You gotta take that." You earned that, and she started off the game hot, so I was like, you know what? Why not? Why not? Keep it going.
Seemed like you guys kind of had a little bit of a slow start, but then once you got going, you start rolling. When did you feel like you were getting into a rhythm?
I would say we kind of went on a little run. We hit a couple threes, and that's kind of when we got some confidence. That's a big thing for us. We got to know how to come out strong. We got to be ready to come out strong, and that's something we're going to work on. And we know we got things to work on. We don't take these games for granted. Like Audie said, these are preparation games, so we come into next practice, and we come back to work.
I think the slow start also kind of has to do with Southern. They're full court pressure. They're picking up. Their goal is to make you speed up your game, and they did that successfully for a little while. But once we were able to get our bearings and understand that if we play fundamentally, then we can get any shot we want, then that's when we started to climb.
Audie, I know teams always tend to be physical with you, but you took a couple shots to the face. Looked like maybe their bigs were talking a little bit. Was that a little extra motivation to stay on the floor as long as you could?
Not necessarily. I'm not really motivated by others. It's more so motivated by my own locker room, by my own drive and ambition. But, yeah, it was definitely physical, extra physical down there tonight, but kind of part of being a post player. So you literally have to take it on the chin.
And, Jada, you were really efficient shooting the basketball. Can you talk about that and just so many people contributing in so many ways, like Addie, I think, was one off a career high in rebounds despite not shooting it well. Paul was all over the floor, offensive rebound, just a lot of people contributing.
Yeah, I think for us, we talk a lot about you can't shut down the whole team because we have a whole bunch of dogs that can go. So it just happened to be my night. Audie was setting amazing screens. We was reading off the screens, and they've told me multiple times, like, take that mid-range shot. We know you can make it. We work a lot on it. And so just they've instilled that confidence in me. So when I get that open look, I'm going to take it, and they just happen to go in tonight.
Audie, you mentioned how you wanted to be a low post presence throughout the season. Just how do you feel about your performance today?
Yeah, better free throws. I'm a little disappointed in that, and I'm going to hear it from Coach Steyer, but that's all part of the process. But, I can't really complain on a night like tonight. I feel like efficiency could have been better. I'm my own worst critic, but overall, I think this was one of my best games from a holistic perspective. So just really excited to try to make this a consistent thing, make this something that happens in and out every single night. And like she said, though, teams are going to try to shut people down, and Southern started one-on-one, and they made it an emphasis to get the ball inside. But when that double team comes, I trust fully in the other four girls on the floor to make those plays happen.
Audie can shoot, too. I know you seen that pull up, that little midi.
I was just going to ask. I said, you had a couple open looks at the top of the key, put the ball on the floor once, and even drove to the hoop. Is that just part of expanding the game and kind of being a threat for more than just in the paint?
Absolutely. if you guys were to get here early and watch me in warm-ups, we shoot a lot of threes. We drive to the basket a ton. We've got some in and out moves. We got some Euro steps. Just because we're post players doesn't mean that we can't, take it to the rack or shoot some threes. But honestly, I remember one play specifically where my eyes got real big because I was wide open. But
gotta hit one.
but then just beyond the rim, I looked down, I saw Addie Brown wide open. So, sometimes you gotta find the highest percentage shot, and that just so happened to be it tonight. But yes, we definitely do work on
gotta
those.
hit one. You
I
gotta hit
will,
one.
guys. I will. I promise. But Coach Fenn just gotta give me another chance because he took my green light, and I only shot one.
First play of the game, that exhibition.
I know he wanted to get it out of the way. Was his words, but we'll see. We'll see.